Hello, hello, hello everybody, it's Kohaku. Today we're going to be playing some more Find Love or Die Trying. Last time we played, which was only yesterday, we got stuck on an island with 5 beautiful women, 2 of whom we've already tried to romance, Tara and Yui. We ended up in some dark room. It seems our memories were erased, and then we were plopped back on the island and told that we can't talk to Tara or Yui anymore. And that we have to romance the other 3 girls, so let's see where that leads us. I think we had a date with Scarlet already. I think we're gonna be dating either Violet or Ali today. There you are, Kohanya. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who your second soulmate candidate. Cat moved in closer to whisper. Not like you really have a choice, though. So without further ado, Kohanya, who's the unlucky girl? Wow, how fucking rude. Violet or Raleigh? Let's go with Violet. Alright, we'll make it happen. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. I had just gone outside the mansion to find Violet when a white limousine drove up and stopped in front of me. One stepped out from the driver's seat and walked towards me. Kohanya, good day. Please do enter. We're on an island. Where are we going? What's with the formal talk? Please just get in the car, Kohanya. You already heard what you did to my bro. He opened the door. He opened the passenger door and ushered me inside. I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that could happen on a death game dating show? We sat in silence as one drove me to what looked like some sort of fancy restaurant, then escorted me inside. Bonjour, suitor. I trust my new butler brought you here safely. I thought I would give you a chance to have some alone time with the star of the show is all. I'm told this is what people do when they are courting. Have you ever been on a date before? Yes, 3. Of course I have. And I've read all the manuals on the subject. Oh wait, it was her. Yeah, Violet, have you ever been on a date before? I'll have you know, I studied every book of the lusty new Asian maid. Wow. Wow. Impressed, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm impressed. Oh, it was nothing. Pardon my interruption. I brought your food. Please be seated, honoured guests. Violet and I sat at a table in the centre of the palace as one placed each dish onto the table one by one. He seemed to linger over the meatballs as he brought them over. Oh no. Is it made with him? Thank you, one. Please don't hold yourself back. I don't think I will. This food looks incredible and probably worth more than my life. You're right on both counts, Kohanya. I'm ecstatic you like the assortment. I planned it myself. You're a chef? You could say that. What do you mean? Anyway, tell me more about yourself, Kohanya. There's not much to say. Amnesia is a hell of a drug. You do not remember your past? Yeah, bummer, right? Then rest assured, I will find the finest scientists in all the land to help you recover your memory when this is over. That would be great, thanks, Violet. Think nothing of it. It's the duty of those with more to give back, no? Though, have you ever thought, perchance, that this is actually a blessing in disguise? Maybe. I'd rather know, though. What do you mean? Many of us will be happier not knowing what drags us down. That may be true, but still, I need to know. You sound just like the reference examples in the romance manuals. Consider me impressed. You know those manuals are just regular old fiction novels, right? Ha, you're quite funny, Kohanya. An admirable trait to have. I like that. Anyway, you haven't told me about yourself, Violet. Who are you? What do you do for fun? I'd like to know. Being the Scion of Valentines does not leave much time for fun, I'm afraid. Even on this show, I spend most of my waking hours managing the Valentine's restaurant businesses. But I suppose, if I have a spell of time, I enjoy baking. I don't get it. Why are you embarrassed by liking baking? Everyone has a hobby. Baking is something of a servant hobby, according to my parents. When they found out I was enjoying that, well, they made sure to stop me from ever doing it again with all the restaurant work. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? Dave, you look like you have a thing to say. What, do you wanna spit
You
it out?
know what I like. These nuts.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dave. I do know of what, but what do you mean? How you doing, Karen? How's your Tuesday going? Who cares what your parents think? You're on this island, a million miles out, they can't stop you. How about we find some time together to make up for lost time? She laughed like a child. You the baka!
Baka.
Nah! No you! Jeez. Hello, Charlie. How you doing? How's your Tuesday going? That would be wonderful, Kohan, yeah? I'll make some time on my calendar for you. We spent the next few hours enjoying the finest meal that money could buy. Each course was better than the last, just like each chapter of The Lusty New Asian Maid, according to Violet. She's been playing too much Skyrim. Something tells me that the same applies to every moment I'll share together with Violet. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Kohanya, got a minute? Let me just make sure Scarlet and Violet see me come in here. Fan some flames. I'm sorry, what? Cat looked around, smiled, then went into my room. I followed suit. First, the good news. Thanks to my plan, we've gotten enough ratings to avoid an early canning. People loved it when you and Scarlet were the main ship, but loved it even more after Violet kicked off this competition. I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. Nice! I think the other one's called Ali. For now, at least, but that can change on a dime, so keep it up. Between those two, do you have a favorite? Violet kinda looks like Kohaku's old design. Between, like, the eyes and the hair. And, like, the blue outfit. I'm gonna have to say Violet. Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Violet more right now. I don't know as much as I'd like about Violet just yet, but I know more than anything that I just want to keep learning more about her. Really, well, I can't say I'm surprised. Let's see where things go with her. You'll be hanging out with her again soon enough. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Kohanya. Yeah, I've heard that before. She left my room, closing the door behind her. I guess it's time to turn in for the night. Oh, am I gonna have a weird dream again? Yeah.
I'm good, thanks. How are you? I've been playing Skyrim. Oh heck yeah. Oh heck yeah. Brew.
Brie. You okay there, Dave? Jeez. I'm good. We've been playing Ark most of the day. We have a nice house, and I just need to finish putting the walls around the outside. I tamed an Ankylosaurus today, and it stressed me out. I might have shouted at my computer a few times and smashed my keyboard a few times, but other than that, we're all good. I'm kind of having... I'm okay myself, I feel fine, but I feel lower energy today. Hence why I'm a bit more, like, soft-spoken, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I am fine. I just, like, I'm feeling a little more chill. Sometimes the most precious moments are the most mundane. It's just the two of us spending the evening together in the games room. I'm reading a book and at the same time watching her rage against an opponent in a fighting game. It's fun to watch her savor each victory, or explode with profanity when she loses. Life is good. It's like these times where you wish that life would always be this simple. Sometimes in those moments, people wish for more excitement, for fame, for fortune, for anything but the ordinary. But all I want is the ordinary with you. Fuck you! Yep, ordinary indeed. I love this woman so much. See, look, can you see how she kind of reminds me of Koha's old design? Long white hair, yellow eye, tartan kind of blue get up here. I swear it's me. This bitch is my old design. Can you not? Then you set the meat around 300 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, got it. Tara furiously scribbled down notes. Wait a minute, couldn't I just cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes? That's not quite how this works, I'm afraid. But the math checks out. What's going on? Oh, good morning, Kohanya. How do you do? I'm teaching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast. Ooh, pot roast's nice. I enjoy pot roast. I don't have it often, though. So far, I'd say it's going pretty well. Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today instead of me. Tara turned one of the dials on the stove as far as it would go to the right. That's what I do when I'm cooking stuff on the stove. I just stick it on full whack and I keep a watch over it. Like, I don't cook things like gradually on like a lower heat. I just stick it on full for like a few minutes and I'm like, yeah, it'll do. I haven't died yet and I'm rarely ever ill, so... yeah, what can I say? It works. And the student had surpassed the master. On second thoughts, perhaps I'll prepare an alternate course. One moment, please. Oh, ye've little faith. Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served. Oh, look at them all. Tara was nervously clasping her hands tight. It's delicious! I did it! Oh my gosh! Tara did a little dance in celebration and gave Violet a high five. Should I become a food vlogger? I'm a cooking savant. This talent should not be wasted. Psst, hey Violet! What is it, Kohanya? Is this what you cooked or is this what Tara cooked? Violet smiled and winked at me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Devafican. Nal okes in los
singing,
varin.
Dave?
Wadin vocal mafaraka ostval. Ark fin norik paul gran. Fud nust hansindrozan. Luvafican. Fahen kogan mudral. Huzra nu. Koldu od. Wan bak lingravad. Ark fin
I'm
te.
pretty sure it doesn't sound
Buziak
like
fun.
that.
Dufengdine. Wal lost fran wa ne dav. Arkfin relik du jul. Voth and sulik waronet fall crane.
That sounded like such mumbo jumbo. I couldn't even keep up with where it was. Ah. I promise I will do your Skyrim cover. I've just like been really distracted with stuff. Yeah, I heard a backer in there too. Dave, who do you think you're calling a backer, you little shit? Oh, I couldn't be angry at Dave. I love him too much. He's my little dinosaur. Hee hee. Because everyone knows dinosaurs are the best. Best creatures. Yeah. She sipped on her soup contently. I couldn't help but smile back at her. Damn, this was the best meal I ever had. Yeah. Granted, my memory only goes back about 3 days, but still, it counts for something, right? Let's see. Are we gonna have a date today? Well, we've dated you, we've dated you, we've dated you, we've dated you. I guess there's only Blondie left. I found Kat in the same place she found me yesterday. Morning, Kohanya. It's time to decide who's your last soulmate candidate. Oh man, I'm gonna make a killing from today's bet with Foe. The poor guy. He doesn't know you've been rigging the show? What he doesn't know can't hurt him. Anyway, after you make your choice, it'll just be between the 3 soulmate candidates from here on out. Wait just a second, what does... I thought somebody would ask, so let me explain. If you don't get chosen, we'll make the rest of the show a tropical getaway for you. You'll still be able to see the other girls and live in the mansion, so really it's no big deal. Terry did a little fist bump. So without further ado, Kohanya, who's the unlucky girl? Is it Ali, or Ali? I'm hard pressed. I think I might go with Ali for this one. We'll make that happen. Let's get the cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride. Now be a dear and give us a minute to set up the scene, This music's kinda cool. How I let Ali talk me into this, I'll never know. Oh, nice! Mine's called Kohanya. Although, and Kohanya on most things, so... Oh, I didn't know that though. Fonya! Fonya! Does she go Fusronya instead of Fusroda? Are you sure this is a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Ali grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill. Relax, Kohanya, what's the worst that could happen? Well, I could die. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that didn't end up with me dead? No. Yes, it would be way too much. Visro foul. Don't worry, I've got you. Oh shit. Ali slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the hill with her. I tried to step back up on reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh fuck. We started rolling down the hill, faster and faster and faster. Ali was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see panic in her eyes. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. I screamed. Rollerblades! I haven't done rollerblading in years. There's this roller rink near my house. It's instead of putting on like ice skates and going like ice skating, it's just rollerblades, and you kind of go around like the hard floor. They've got like a hard floor rink. It's really cool. Like an American style place. Ali laughed and pointed at me. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. Ali turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me without ever having let go of my hand. Our breakneck pace began slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice. Now you've got the hang of it. You've got a funny way of teaching. The best way to teach a bird to fly is by throwing it off a cliff, no? Oh, they provide the blades at this place. It's kind of like a you give once you pay, you take your shoes off, you give it to the people behind the thing, like a bowling alley. She is. She's got them on the bottom of her shoes. It's got the 4 wheels on. Oh, well, this is the kind of blades the roller skates we've got at the place that I'm talking about. It's got the 4 ones on because they're not as aggressive. But no, it's like a bowling alley. They give you the shoes. Once you pay, you take your shoes off and you give them to the person behind the counter and they store them. And then they give you a pair, well, obviously you've got to tell them what size you are. And then they'll grab a pair of shoes that are your size and hand them over and they're like, there you go, have fun. Hello, Ludwig. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We're currently on a date with Ali. We went roller skating down a hill. She's teaching me to roller skate, and it didn't go so well. But I think I'm getting the hang of it now. I'm on a lower energy kind of day today. I think it might have been the lack of sleep. So yeah, I'm probably like a little softer spoken today, but meh, I feel fine. Don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of make that distinction, don't we? The blades are the ones that's got the four wheels all in a row. I can't wear those. They hurt my legs. 'Cause of the, like the tall bit of the, I'm not sure if you can see my cursor, but the tall bit of the boot that goes like up your leg, it scratches at my legs. And it's really painful, so I can't wear them often. Or if I do, I have to wear thermal socks with them.
Hi, Ludwig.
Ah, Dave, are you saying hi to Ludwig? Bless your little soul. Let's go. That's definitely a way of looking at it. Don't worry about it. You weren't even in danger. Was I not? Have you been rollerblading for a long time? No. I actually just learnt how to today. What was that about never being in danger? Shush. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave it away? She laughed as she slapped me on the back. You know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, Ali. Oh shucks, I feel the same way, Kohanya. It's great to be around someone willing to go on an adventure. The world's gone crazy. We're all gonna die. You might as well be around people that make life worth living. I couldn't say it better myself. You know, I bet you can't skate backwards. Ali reversed and started skating backwards as if to taunt me. Oh, why is that? I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. Bitch, that was a fucking hill. Okay, that was very different. I'm Kohanya and I can't handle a little bump. Ah, help me! Come on, it was a hill. Yeah. I felt a fire light inside me. Bring it on, Ali. Oh, are you sure? Did I stutter? There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but we do it anyway. With all the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air. And I did a backflip. Wait, am I doing a flip or is the world flipping? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh, fuck. I landed on my head, didn't I? No, I won't let you kill Kohanya. Oh? Yeah, your boy? What? You're going to wish we had. Yobby. What just... What the hell? You're up. You okay, Kohanya? Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now, but you'll be fine in just no time. Kat and I treated your injuries pretty well, if I do say so myself. Wait, what happened? You, well, skated backwards. We were defining skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here? I carried you here. Oh man, my head. Take it easy, it's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Oh shit. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food. It should help you get your strength back up quick. Thanks, Ali, that's really nice of you. Don't expect something that Violet would make. Yeah, right, wasn't I not wearing a helmet? Did I just, like, crunch through it? Like, what happened? All I can promise is that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knocked yourself out. I think most things is healthier than trying to skate backwards and do a backflip, okay? I'll take my chances. I took a bite of the food cautiously. Yeah, I'm dying. For a moment, Ali was wide-eyed with shock and horror. Haha, I'm just messing with you. The food's delicious. Thanks, Ali. I just figured I'd get a bit of payback. You know, no one forced you to jump. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. Can you not? I reserve that for special people. I found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes. I'm looking forward to our next adventure, Kohanya. But promise not to be too stupid again, okay? I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. Oops. I guess impressed is what we call it. We spent the rest of the day making fun of each other for how stupid we were being. Somehow, someway, Ali could take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. I was laughing so hard that I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was night time. This bitch tried to kill me. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion. Hey, Kohanya. Hey, Kat, what's up? Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing, and you know what I want to hear? I know Violet was your favourite till now, but maybe Ali has shake things up a little bit. Who's number one now? I wonder what ending I'll get. Violet is still my number one. I've been counting the days till I can see her again. And I know it's gonna be worth the wait. Damn, that's definitely gonna go in the broadcast. I couldn't write that much cheese if I tried. I've got some good news for you then. My plan was a success. Having 3 soulmate candidates has worked magic for our ratings. Which of course means the show will go on. That's awesome, so I'm safe for now? Just for now. Though we're not out of the woods just yet, we need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. It's time for phase 2. Over the next 3 days, you'll go on a second date with each of the girls you've already dated. Just imagine how much higher our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favourites falling in love. Just imagine that sweet ad revenue rolling in. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Does that sound good to you? Sounds like a plan to me. Good, that's what I like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you who you want to have your first second date with. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as the content itself for ratings. Oh, are you trying to tell me a little thing, huh? Are you trying to tell me the order in which I go on these dates is gonna somehow determine my ending, huh? Huh? I will do, thanks, Kat. No biggie, I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later. Night. I waved goodbye to her as she walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Am I gonna have another weird dream? Oh, here we go. Dream time. We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island. I love the way the wind feels. Why is that? Whoops. Feels like freedom. Can't get enough of it. No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from... She pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. Hey! Stop it! For a moment, time stopped and we were the only 2 people that existed. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we won't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter if people are watching. Is it? Can't say I understand that sentiment, but okay. We laughed together as we cruised along till the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of waves grows louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? Maybe not. Nah, I want to know who my dream girl is. Maybe it's Kat. Oh my gosh, I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay? No worries, I'm good, thanks, Yui. I'm so relieved. Should you not be resting after yesterday? Nah, no need. I've only got a few scrapes and bruises. I'm surprised the both of you aren't dead after what you pulled. Believe me, too. Wait, what? I mean, no worries, Scarlet. I've been rollerblading for longer than most people have ever. Technically, that's probably true, but... Whoops. You should teach us how to rollerblade, Ali. It seems like it'd be fun. Oh, are you sure, Tara? I feel like that might not be such a good idea. What's the worst that could happen? I like your attitude, girl. Come on, let's hit the road. Ali grabbed Tara's hand and pulled her away. Some time later. Hey, Tara, how was skating? There are no words. I think Ali broke Tara. Oh, yeah, bye. Scarlet waved her hands frantically in front of Tara's face as if to check anyone was still in there. Tara, are you in there? Hey, Tara, the internet's back. I guess nobody's home. Is there a medic on the island? Wait a minute, I made a new serum the other day that might just be the thing to restore Tara's mind. Just give me a second to administer it. Hold on, you're talking about the thing that turned everyone into zombies? Well, I think one field test really isn't good enough to see if it's botched or not, so why not just... I tried to stop her from administering it, but it was too late. Ah! Oh boy. Gimme brains! Bananas! I guess this one's a bust too. Do you have an antidote? Just kidding, I got it right here. Give me a moment. Luckily, Tara ended up being okay. We spent the rest of the morning playing video games as therapy for Tara. Aren't I supposed to be dating somebody today? Ah, here we go. Morning, Kohanya. Congrats, you've made it to the 4th day. And you've become the first person to have not 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who'd have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should really, really be proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between your 3 lucky romantic interests, who do you want to spend time with today? Let's go with Scarlet. Huh, if making zombies doesn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. But that's none of my business. I think Scarlet's somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you. I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey Scarlet, are you doing okay? Ah, jeez. Ah, it's just you, Kohanya. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing, whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why? You saved everybody. We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me. Don't worry about it. You'll make mistakes, Scarlet. Don't worry about it anymore. Most people don't make mistakes that turn everybody into zombies. I mean, you have a point. Well, yes, but hey, it makes for good TV. Which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again, and I'm sure this time. Let's not worry about that for now, though. Thanks, though, I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go if that's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. I think I will. Whoa, yawn at the same time. I think I will regret it. You know, just a little. At least I think you won't. Should I be worried? Yes. Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? Oh my god, where the fuck are we? Behold! There's a nightclub in the mansion? There is now. Made it myself. Granted, I use it as more of a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. I think you're probably the first person to ever say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds, people trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know. But now, I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. Oops. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask you, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on somebody else. Maybe, I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show? What the hell? I guess that does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this, an idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I think this lady is the scientist that, made me forget all of my memories and that she's just pulling my leg. That she's lying to me, she's telling the pokey pies. I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after all this is over? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working out the details, okay? Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. You got me beat there. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have somebody that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and the person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Kohanya, if only to see where life goes with someone like you. That's... Shh, let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine, I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I'd want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know? And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlet. I'm glad, but, how to say... I still prefer if you pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and... I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. Hello, Kydris, how you doing? Welcome. How is your Tuesday going? We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and the smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. Oh yeah, bye. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. Kat was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand. Hey there, Kohanya, care for a glass or 5? Yeah, let's get drunk. Sure, I'd love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about. She handed me a glass and poured until it was full. Whoa, maybe a little too much. What's life without a few risks? Long. Much like your remaining lifespan. Cat filled her glass to the brim and downed it in one go. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. Whoopsies. I felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. Cat started chugging down the bottle. You okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? Haha, it's all shits and giggles until someone giggles and shits. Or until you've got to kill your entire cast, I guess. You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know how that's possible. He's killed people with buzzsaws. Sorry, Kohanya, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Kat, no worries. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block. She laid down on the sofa. If you're here for the daily interview where I ask you about your day, I already have enough footage for today. As strange as it might sound, Kat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. And why's that? People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. Worry about yourself, Kohanya. If you knew some of the things I'd done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. From what it sounds like, no one really has any choice. You just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates, I'll be fine. Thanks, Kohanya. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. Good night, Kat. Don't stay up too late. Great, the walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I really look that bad right now? Good night, Kat. I hurried along. Now, hold on just a... If I could only escape this island as easily as I could from a very, very drunk cat. Wait a minute. If Cat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode is good? Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. Dream time! The two of us were laying down in a grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Seems like it'd be the only place nowadays that you can get some peace and quiet. That does sound nice. Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody, and it's missing a lot of the... You don't even have to ask, love. Ooh, what's 6 months today? What's 6 months today? Did someone just bonk me? It hurts, stop it. How you doing, you Lucas Cast? How you doing? Welcome, welcome in. How's your Tuesday going? Nice! Congratulations, Charlie! Yum yum. Ooh, that was a bit gassy than I thought it was going to be. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Why the bonk? Why the bonk? I think I've got them for 30 seconds every half hour, I think. It's hard to think, but it's coming up 2 years that I've been streaming. Not as Kohaku-Saurus. I've done a year as Kohaku-Saurus and a year as Kohaku Hashimoto. That's really hard to think. Rollerblading and alcoholism, this game is relatable, right? Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. She moved in closer and I held her tight in my arms. Mum would have loved you. I wish you could have had a chance to meet her. I know. I'll make sure our kid gets a chance to meet theirs, though. I'm I'm going to... Wait. If we're both women, which one of us is carrying the child? Let's just say for argument's sake I'm a dude in this visual novel, okay? I'm gonna be a father? The heck? Oh, did we do the nasty on the beach? Damn. Her face turned bright red. What? Say that after we're actually engaged. I am the alpha male, yeah! It's cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it? Hello, Sir Squiggleton, how you doing, How's your Tuesday? Every word. You're sweet. Not as sweet as you. Ugh, Jesus Christ, who's writing this? Oh god. Everything's happening. The next day I woke to the sound of an explosion outside. Oh nice, work finally slowed down. You get a chance to breathe and to kind of relax a little. I hated it when my old job slowed down, because it would be a chance where my muscles would just stop. If I wasn't constantly moving them in the way that they needed to be moved, they would just stop working. It was horrible. We were like, no, send us more pizzas, please. Tuesday, innit? I'm not even sure how to say it without a British accent. Tuesday, no? Tuesday. It pronounced a T. It's not Tuesday as in chew. It's Tuesday as in like Tuesday, 'cause it's the second day. I think? I don't know. I'm painfully British, okay? The next day I woke to the sound of an explosion outside. I ran outside as fast as I could. What the? The first thing I saw was Scarlet, and some black smoke emanating from the ground near her. Oh hey there, Kohanya. Nice weather we're having, huh? That's such a British thing to say. Weather's nice, innit? Actually, today it's cloudy as hell. Tuesday. Cool! I'm gonna say it like an American Midwesterner. Tuesday! Hey Scarlet, are you okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again to bring back people's memories without the whole monkey zombie bit. Oh, Dave. Oh, I forgot I had my hydrate on. There we go.
Tuesday.
See, Dave. Says it like a true American. Tuesday. I figure if you and I ever, well, you know, I'd want us to know everything about each other. No secrets. I'd like that, Scarlet, thank you. I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. Ugh, I gotta clean this up. Give me a minute, and then we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I got to this island. What's in the forest? Sounds good by me. We walked together through the forest, hand in hand. Ooh, how lewd. Talking about things we'd do after we got off the island. Talking about everything, anything. After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but there's a part of me that just wants to be a regular girl for a day. That's something I could never forget. If I had to say my ideal date, take me to a buffet restaurant and I'll show you how many plates I can stack on the side of a table. Exactly, censor that disgusting hand holding. It's way too lewd. That's not Twitch safe. Jeez. But yes, I am firmly a person. I'm nice. It's always good to be in love. No, my ideal date would be take me to a buffet restaurant and I will show you how much my stomach can take. Yes, I do like going to restaurants, and I like eating lots of different kinds of foods. I want to try all the different foods eventually. I'd love to go on like a world tour of just like eating street food and like eating in restaurants and stuff. That'd be really nice. I am firmly a person. Yep. Yep, that is my quote. I am firmly a person. Actually, I'm not that firm. I'm quite squidgy in places. Just an FYI. I am firmly a person who is squidgy in places. We're changing the quote. Movies aren't too bad, I guess, but I guess on a date, especially a first date, if you want to get to know somebody, I feel like sitting staring in silence at a movie screen isn't the best way to get to know a person. Maybe exchanging conversation over really good food, I feel like that is a much better way to get to know somebody. Ooh, cocktail bar. That does sound nice. I've only been to one cocktail bar, and it was fairly recently. I love that my stepmother and my mum for my 18th birthday were all like, oh, we're gonna be the first person to take Kohaku out for our first drink, and do you know what, they never did? I ended up drinking at home, and I've always drank at home. I've never been comfortable drinking out in public spaces. But I kind of broke that mold in, was it March? Yeah, I broke that one in March. Oh, was it February? It might have been February. Damn. And I'd like that if it could be that way with you. What do you say? Yeah, I'd like that. Yay! Scarlet did a little dance of happiness. We spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company, and maybe a little more than that. I don't wanna know. Somehow, in the middle of it all, I forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. Oh, how sweet. Let me just go throw up in a corner real quick. I'm not the biggest fan of seeing mushy stuff, and it's only because I'm jealous that I can't have the mushy stuff myself. Good morning, Cub. I've been looking for you. Ugh, not so loud, please. My head's killing me from all the wine last night. Whoopsies. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Exactly, why do they get to be happy and close? I can't be close. I am happy. Somehow the scene feels familiar. That's because it is. Something tells me that my chance of surviving goes down for every open bottle of alcohol on this island. Maybe I should spend today reenacting Prohibition instead of going on a date. You do know how Prohibition ended, right? Anyway, back to the brass tacks. I was gonna say tracks. Yesterday's second date with Scarlet went really well. Let's keep striking the iron while it's hot. Which soulmate candidate will you be going on a date with today? Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. It's great.
Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Dave, you got no sense of rhythm. Jeez. Let's see. Should we go on a date with Ali or Violet today? I thought Ali was quite entertaining last time. Let's go with Ali. Really now, I'm surprised considering how you KO'd yourself last time. Yeah, me too. But that's none of my business. We'll start filming down at the beach. I'll see you there. Howdy, Kohanya. You ready for round 2? I figured you might want to hang out somewhere where rollerblades don't work. Oh, so thoughtful, Ali. Thank you. Oh, I spent all night dreaming of the next chance I could use those two little death machines. When I think you'll love what we've got in store today, there's no wheels where we're going. Oh my god, no, we're at the beach. It's gonna be paragliding, isn't it? She's going to throw me in a parachute and I'm going to be in the air, aren't I? What you mean? You'll see, follow me. First I'm gonna need you to close your eyes. I'm not sure I like where this is going. Yeah, me neither. Nothing to worry about, Kohan. Yeah, I'll be right next to you the whole time. Because that's always gone well. Hasn't it? Ali moved behind me and covered my eyes with her hands. This implies Ali is taller than me and I don't like this. Now let's just keep walking forward, trust me. Right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't somewhat enjoying this. My heart skipped a beat when she wrapped her arms around me. Decide which one you want, Jesus Christ. You can't date them all. I cautiously took a step after step forward. First I felt dirt, then sand, then water? Are you trying to make me drown myself? Of course not, though I have to admit, this does look a lot how they killed people back in the day. Wow, okay. Ah, you're gonna want to take a really high step forward next, or it's gonna hurt. I raised my right leg as high as I could, then stepped forward. Soon it clanged, like metal. Next I brought over my left leg. Keep your eyes closed just for a second longer. I just gotta do one thing. Ali let go of me, and I took a few steps forward. Brace yourself! Wait, what? Whoa! Oh, this is quite a cute CG here. I was knocked off my feet by the sudden movement, and I opened my eyes on reflex. Water sprayed onto my body as I struggled to regain my balance. All aboard the SS St. Ali! When and where did you get a boat? Pretty cool, right? I found this baby in the back of the mansion this morning. You just found it. Anyway, I asked Kat if I could take it for a spin. She said, as long as we stay within a few clicks of the island, we're good, or the engine will automatically shut off. So I thought, why not have a little joyride around the island? Yeah, sure, what could go wrong? There's no fun in thinking like that, is there? So why bother? Why indeed? Though the person stuck on a life or death dating show, we cruised around the island for a while, taking note of the different buildings covering the island. The mansion seemed so small from way out here. Hours flew by as we cruised around. Ali took a deep breath and sighed. You okay, Ali? You don't seem as chirpier as usual. I guess I'm a little homesick. It has nothing to do with you, I promise. I'm just worried about my old man. I'm sorry, wasn't your father... Oh yeah, he's long gone. You know the story about New Asia. I'm talking about Bill. He was a good friend of my dad's, and he's taking care of me and a whole lot of other kids. Sounds like a cool dude. You sure have a way with words, don't you, Kohan, yeah? Well, I don't dwell too much on the past. It just slows you down. I could not agree more. Is that the amnesia talking? Who knows? She laughed as she put her hand tenderly against my cheek. I'm more worried that he'll get himself into trouble if I'm not around to keep him in check. What's he like? Let's just say a lot of how I act is from him, but I'm much more restrained. If you're like this, I guess I wouldn't even survive a single day hanging out with him. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, nothing at all. Ali made a sharp turn. The sudden force almost threw me out of the boat. Hey, what was that for? Oh, nothing at all. Couldn't help but smile at her. She was practically shining when she had that devilish grin. I'm sure he's doing just fine, Ali. He's probably watching right now, just to make sure you're safe. You're probably right, now that I think about it. He always wastes the day watching shitty reality TV shows, which gives me an idea. What's that? With one hand on the wheel, Ali turned to me and kissed me on the lips. I kissed her back. It felt like lightning was running through my veins. Again! This is the second person you've kissed in 2 days. Make up your goddamn mind. The boat started to rock back and forth more and more uncontrollably, but we didn't stop. That's gotta give Bill a heart attack. Seriously though, what kind of father lets their daughter go on a trashy TV show like this? I couldn't help but laugh. Whatever, it's been a fun ride so far. And here's to the next one with you, Kohanya. She kissed me again, sending the boat into an erratic frenzy. We spent the rest of the day together cruising around on the boat till we ran out of daylight. Well, at least you didn't try to kill me this time. Seems like a nice night for a walk. I'm sorry, but I'm firmly the person that says if we have been outside all day, I'm spending all night inside my house. Or my room, or wherever it is I'm staying. No. Nope, 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 nope. Oh hey Kohanya, what are you doing out here? Just going for a walk. Would you care to join me? Sure, why not? I got a few minutes. How about we do a circle around the mansion grounds? Sounds good to me. So how'd your date with Ali go? We already back to our daily interviews. Did the island run out of wine? That's wholly unrelated. But yes. Anyway, my date with Ali today was... awesome. Pretty great. There's never a dull moment with Ali. I'm just scratching the surface, but I like what I see, and I really want to get to know her more. Interesting, interesting. That's good. Ali's pretty out there as far as people go. I can see why she'd have a hard time opening up. But from what I saw today, I'm sure she would open up to anybody. It'd be you. People thought she didn't have much of a chance here. I guess you two are proving them wrong. I guess so. Keep it up with what you're doing. Our ratings have only been climbing higher and higher every day. But it's not time to celebrate just yet. I know, don't worry. I'm sticking to the plan. That's good to hear. Seriously though, if you get yourself killed by not following the plan at this point, you deserve it. Looks like we finished our walk. Anyway, I gotta get back to work, but it was a nice break. Night, Kohanya. Good night, cat. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. Oh, is it time for another weird, funky dream? The scent of something delicious being freshly baked wafted through the kitchen. It's just the two of us. Looks like this batch didn't turn out well either. It looks like all of the different dreams I'm having are of all the different girls, but when it comes up with the black text that's like glitchy, it seems like whoever I got enough points with, whoever's route I'm doing is who it ends up talking in that bit. She frowned. Hey, on the bright side, I can at least tell it's bread this time. Oh, that wasn't the right thing to say. It has been a while since we've done this. Sorry, Kohanya. I wanted you to have something good. I reached for one of the slices of bread. Wait, I'm sure it's... I took one bite, then wolfed the bread down like it was the last of its kind. It's delicious. I reached for another to prove my point. These all the different dates I've been having with all these girls. You really mean it? It took a moment to wolf down the second piece. Oopsies. Cross my heart. You're just saying that. She smiled. Ah, that's the moment I've been waiting for. She hugged me with all her might. Oopsies. Ow, I don't want... But I love that about you, you know? I love you, Kohanya. I held her tight. I love you too. For a moment, the whole world was just me and her. And that was all that mattered. What I wouldn't give to have you back like this. Oh, it's... Wait, not everybody. I thought it was going to be everybody for a second there. A beach scene? Seriously? Not only gratuitous, but oh so predictable. Oh, come on, it's the beach. Don't be so negative. I guess you're right. It's not every day we get to the beach. But I mean, you can. We're on an island. I'm presuming it's going to be surrounded by water, otherwise it wouldn't be a fucking island. So you can go to the beach whenever you damn well fucking please. Are you alright, Tara? You've looked better. Tara was practically crawling on the beach sand like a zombie with one arm. Exactly, every day's a beach episode. Sunlight, my worst enemy. We meet again, you piece of shit. There's some shade under the beach umbrellas over there, Tara. You look like you could use it. I swear I'd never seen Tara move so fast. Let's go in the water, come on. Scarlet grabbed Violet by the hand and pulled her towards the water. Yeah, I don't really like the sun either. Anything over 9 degrees and I start to just kind of lose my shit. Like, I get really bad heat exhaustion where I just kind of cake on the bed and I'm just like, I'm going to die. I just sleep a lot. I can't deal with the heat. Heat just knocks me out. I just kind of cease to function as a human being. Ah, but I didn't bring anything to change. Now that's a spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off. You love hot weather? What are you doing in England? It's 9 degrees at the moment and it's okay, but if it gets like 11, 12-ish, no, that's not okay. You up to join them? It'd be crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing first. Ali pulled me in her arms and kissed me passionately. It's hot when the other girls are around. You think they saw? Couldn't stop my jaw from dropping. The look on your face is priceless, my god. Try to keep up. Ali ran to join the other girls in the water. I smiled and followed suit. Yeah, 9 degrees for us is like a tropical heat wave. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach. Yeah, 9 is like, 10 is like, 11's like, and 12's like, ah! Anything over that, and that's no. Morning, Kohanya. How did you sleep? Pretty well, considering how you edit the footage that keeps me alive. Drunk. Sounds like a win-win to me, if you ask me. Can you believe it? We're already on the 6th day of the show. Is it already? Time sure goes by fast. No kidding. Anyway, it's time to wrap up phase 2. You just need to go on a second date with your last soulmate candidate. Shouldn't be too hard, no? Please don't jinx me. Break a leg. Seriously, actually breaking a leg would be a lot better for you than messing up today's date. Not helping, Cat. Time to get today's date started with none other than my third soulmate candidate, Violet. I found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey Violet, what's up? Hey there, Kohanyan. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place truly does bring back memories of home. You lived on your own personal island? Nothing quite that, but... bourgeois? What the fuck? Bitch, are you been eating thesauruses? Man, we're gonna have to lock up the library during breakfast hours. She's been eating thesauruses and dictionaries and shit, and I'm not okay with that. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. You wanna see? For me, You keep your house around 20? Oh my god, I keep my house whatever it is outside. I don't put my heating on at all. That shit costs way too much. Alternatively though, I do wear a big hoodie if I get cold. Though, I also wear it when I'm warm. It's more of a comfort item. I like this hoodie so much. I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. I asked Kat to pull a few strings and well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Oh my. Violet looked at me with childlike wonder in her eyes. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. Actually, my room will be a little bit warmer than 9 degrees because I've got my Xbox in here, my PC is in here, my other TV is in here, as well as all of my my monitor and stuff, so they're all generating quite a bit of heat, so it's probably a lot warmer than 9 degrees in here. Now, I'm unemployed at the moment. I'm moving house soon, so there's really not too much point getting a job here until I move, because I'm moving 70 miles. So, even if I get a job here, I won't be able to commute from where I'm moving to. That would just be unreasonable and expensive. I don't think any minimum wage paying job would be worth me commuting to and from this town. Do you want to know a little known fact about me? Okay, I always keep my computer volume on 69. Because I'm an immature little twat. What can I say, okay? I don't often keep it on an odd number, I hate it. But 69 is okay. She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and her laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. It was her favorite flavor, and I don't remember mine. Bitch, mine's chocolate cake too! Although caramel cakes are really good too. And red velvet cakes are really good. And I'm not sure if you've ever had a rum cake, but that's pretty damn good too. But yeah, I'm a fan of the good old chocolate. That being said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes, but with Violet, that isn't a problem. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand, and before long we had the cake in the oven, baking away. I wish it took longer to make. Seeing Violet do what she loved most was a treat. Then she pulled the cake out of the oven. She looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Oh my god, the CG is adorable! Now just for the finishing touches. A little more here, a little more there. She was in her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. I couldn't help but smile and watched her in adoration. She's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping. Are you trying to tell me I need to fucking save? I won't take your bait! You can't force me into it! I can't wait to share this with the others. But first, Kohanya, would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask, believe me, I'm first in line to try it out. Thank you, I'm unsure if what I make is worth eating or not. Why is that? My family's caretaker Shirley was the one who taught me to bake. Besides my sister, Shirley was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Sometimes I worried they told me it was delicious just to make me feel better. I took a little off the top of her cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious, Violet, you better believe it. Dio. Would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun to stop now. I've just started making some cookies and I find I quite enjoy your company and your help, Kohanya. I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed me a bowl of cookie dough and then a tray. All you need to do is make a little cookie-shaped pieces out of this dough and then put them on a tray. Do try not to put too many of them too close together on a tray though, or it'll become something of a mutant cookie in the oven. I've done that before. So I love baking with my mum and my niece. And we're always baking things. Over the weekend, just gone, we made a big flapjack. Actually, we made two. I brought one home with me. And we made some cupcakes. We always make cupcakes all the time. Sometimes we'll make big cakes. Because I really enjoy baking. And when I watch Nailed It on Netflix, it just stresses me out watching them all bake wrong and like make such like basic mistakes. It stresses me out. So I always end up in the kitchen making cakes. It's just a thing, okay? But yes, I've done that before. I've put too many cookies on the tray. And then the entire tray just turns into one big cookie. And you've kind of got to like cut it up afterwards and it's like, ugh. Got it. No mutant cookies here. I ripped off a piece of cookie dough from the bowl and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie. Perfect, you're a natural. Thanks, Violet. Wow. In the time it took me to make one, Violet had made 6 perfect cookies. She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfectly shaped cookies. Sorry, I choked on a biscuit there. Oh, breathe. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps since I was about, say, 5? To this day, it remains the only thing I can best my sister at. I finished making another cookie as Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. You've gotten quite skilled at this, Kohanya. I just wanted to say again, thank you for arranging all this. I am on top of the world right now. It's my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. For a few seconds, we kept working on the cookies in amable silence, our eyes locked on each other's. You said you had a sister? Why, yes, indeed. Viola Valentine. First twins in the family. She... Oh, I'm out of room on my tray. She flashed a devious smile in my direction, right before she lightly threw a dough ball at my face. Don't waste good cookies like this, you bitch! What's with that cheeky... Before I could react, it splattered against me and stuck to my face. She burst into childlike laughter. Nice catch, Kohanya. Perhaps you might try using your hands next time. Oh, it's on. I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray, and then I threw them at her. She dodged them with ease and laughed. It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you are struggling to do right now. I interrupted her gloating with another dough ball throw. This time it made a satisfying splat against her left cheek. Strike! Oh, you are so going down. Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball. Oh shit. I've only a second before her next volley. I go on the offensive. I just started to reach for another dough ball from the tray when a dough ball splattered against my forehead, sending me recoiling backwards. And then another landed right next to it. Ah, have mercy! And then another. I crumpled to the floor in defeat. I declare this my victory, in absolute confidence. What do you fucking want? I can see you hanging around. Get the fuck out. She laughed as she pointed at all the dough on my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splattered right against her left cheek. Oh, you're even more dead now. Forget surviving this crazy TV show. I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. It was like looking a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was about all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance. Bring it on! Some say you can still hear my screams in that kitchen to this day. We finished cleaning up after our impromptu food fight and brought the desserts that survived the Great War to the porch. Her smile and laughter were infectious. Pardon me, but I guess we can rule out you being a baseball player before you would come to the island. She put her hand tenderly against my face as she wiped off some remaining dough. We locked our eyes yet again. Her eyes were practically magnetic. Thank you for playing along, Kohanya. I suppose it's been too long since I've had that much fun. So, thank you for indulging my little whim. It was a lot of fun for me too, Violet, don't mention it. Besides, I think I got a few good hits in to make it worth it. I'm worried for you, it appears your amnesia is getting even worse. Violet laughed as she picked some more crumbs off my face. Her eyes seemed to linger on mine. I do hope we can spend some more time together soon. I quite like this. I'd like that, Violet. I had a lot of fun with you too. You're full of surprises, you know? Just wait and see, there's more where that came from. We spent the rest of the day talking and eating little desserts together on the porch. Though Violet seemed quite distant when I first met her, I learned that the real Violet was nothing like that at all, and full of surprises. She could be unexpectedly shy one moment, then mischievous as a child another. One thing's for sure, being around her makes my heart skip a beat and the time fly. Before I realized how much time had passed, it was already pitch black outside. I'm feeling a little bit of the late night munchies. I guess I'll head downstairs. I walked to the kitchen and opened the fridge. Sweet! There's some leftover cookies that Violet and I had made together. I grabbed a few and wolfed them down. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. Delicious. Got a case of midnight munchies? I figured I'd do my civil duty and help finish the cookies Violet and I made. Right, only a good Samaritan would finish all the cookies so nobody else would have to make that sacrifice, right? I'm just too good of a person, I know. It gets me in trouble sometimes. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk with you. What's up? How'd your date with Violet today go? Yeah, it was wonderful, and that's not a word I say often. Really? It's not every day where you get to spend it with a woman who can truly turn a kitchen into a war zone. Can't remember the last time I had so much fun, and that's not the amnesia talking. Violet really is something, ain't she? No kidding. I'd expect no less from the woman who's currently our audience's favourite. Whenever we get you both in the same room, our ratings just soar through the roof. I can't say I'm surprised to hear that, though. Well, that should be enough footage for today. Thank you, Kohanya. You'll be happy to know that Phase 2 of the plan was a smashing success. That's great to hear. No kidding, the Love Square, it's got viewers on the edge of their seats. You've actually broken the record for ratings on a killer dating game show. It's not as niche as it sounds. Do I get a plaque for that? This has got to count for something somewhere, right? We don't have it printed out yet, but I've prepared your tombstone in advance if you're looking for a souvenir. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Kat. Let it never be said that I'm trying to be anything but supportive. Anyway, we're on to Phase 3. It's pretty much the same as Phase 2 except with third dates this time. And one caveat. What's that, Kat? I'm sure you've got a favourite in mind between the 3 girls you're dating now. If you want to maximise your chances of getting out of here alive, save the best for last. It gives audiences something to look forward to. Sound good to you? Makes sense to me. Good. That's all for today. I'll see you later, Kohanya. Good night, Kat. And thanks for the help till now, Kat. I realise I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. I guess I'll call it a night. I walked back to my room. Time to get some shut-eye. Dream time, dream time. Let's see, what weird bits of information am I getting this time? So what's this supposed to do? Oh! We're actually getting people's faces in our dreams this time. It's only a prototype, but technical details aside, you can think of it as a memory rewriter. So it rewrites memories? Pretty much. Think of it like a surgeon's scalpel. With it, you can make someone forget things as big as who they are, or something as small as a specific conversation. So if you use this on someone, anything's fair game. You could erase anything you wanted. Exactly. Well, maybe that's not really a scalpel since it comes with a reset button. It's sad though. This was supposed to help people after the war. I was supposed to help people after the war. I'm sorry, Scarlet. Don't worry about it. I may not be able to help them, but doesn't mean I can't help you and your partner escape from this madness. Thank you, really. Thank you so much. I know you're taking on an incredible risk for us. That, honestly, most people would never. Don't mention it, Kohanya. It's what I do. If they manage to trace it back to me, then I'll accept whatever comes. It'd be the first time I helped somebody in quite some time. Scarlet, the boat has just passed the woods behind the rocky enclave near the beach. It won't be there forever, so act quickly. It'd be suicide to go for it during the day, so I recommend heading there near midnight. Thank you, Scarlet. You sure you don't want to come with us? Someone has to stay here to help the people that fall into the spider's web. You don't have to be so noble. I envy her, you know, to get to leave this place with you. But someone needs to stay here to do what's right. I walked down to the kitchen, where the girls were having breakfast. So how was the date? Yeah, tell us. Tara was furiously scribbling down notes with the title War Plans in bold. It was really quite nice. We actually made this cake and the cookies yesterday together, Kohanya and I. I hope you will enjoy it. They're amazing, Violet. Thank you for making it for us. Thank you so much. They're so delicious. Tara scribbled, War of attrition is likely not an option. What are you writing there, Tara? Nothing. So how come there's cookie batter everywhere? No matter where I look, I can see batter on every surface of the kitchen. It wasn't just the batter. Violet and I had knocked over quite a few things in our firefight. Ah, that's... You sure it was just baking together? Oh, I thought it was more than that. I charaded as if I was heartbroken. I gotta hand it to you, Violet. I didn't think you had it in you. Wait, no, nothing like that happened. Ali and I laughed and made finger guns at each other. I don't get it. That's because you're a good person, Yui. I think what Ali is trying to say that Violet and Kohanya... Ali stuffed a cookie into Scarlet's mouth before she could finish her sentence. Wow, these cookies are pretty useful. You gotta teach me how to make these sometime, Violet. It would be my pleasure, Ali. And teach me too. Why should Kohanya get to have all the good stuff? We spent the rest of the morning fooling around in the kitchen. Morning, Kohanya. Let's kick off phase 3. Hopefully we can wrap this up quickly and you'll be back to your old life soon. You better be. As nice as this island is, it's a gilded cage. You'll be able to go back to your old life soon, that's a promise. Well, unless you make a mess out of your next 3 dates, I can't help you there. But assuming you do, you'll get to leave here with one of the 3 girls you're dating now. But first it's time to pick which of them you'll be going on a 3rd date with today. I think I might leave it there for today. Kinda tired. But it's been fun hanging out, as always. Let's go and find some boy to raid. Why is it taking so long to load?
This is so stupid.
Dun 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 dun. Ba 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 dum bum. Du du dun du dun du 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 du. Oh, come on. Right. We're gonna go and raid Issa, who is playing some paladins. Go and share your love. We will be back here tomorrow playing some... Shit, playing what? Hollow Cure. We're playing Hollow Cure tomorrow. So yes, if that's your thing, come back tomorrow and we shall be playing some more of that. And until tomorrow, I bid you all a good farewell.